Samurai champloo.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all just gonna have to work with that. I ain't got no intro right now. We gonna have to rock. But anyways, hi, my name is Jasmine, aka Sir Gemini. Nice to meet ya. This video is just gonna be a 5 different art style challenge, and I wanted this to be my first video on this page because I feel like this is a good way to get to know me, you know, all the different art styles that I like and that have influenced me and my artwork in general. Yeah, I wanted this to be my first one to say hi to y'all and stuff. Give me some grace, okay? Homegirl is kind of awkward. This is my first time actually speaking and being on the camera, and so give me a minute. It's gonna take me some time to adjust. Also, fair warning, I cuss like a sailor. I'ma try not to, but knowing me, there's gonna be a lot of duck sounds in this video. I'm just letting y'all know now. So the very first art style that I'm drawing in right now is my own personal art style that I have been curating for many years. The character that I'm drawing is myself because I'm that bitch, obviously, you know. Come on. And I have been drawing since freaking kindergarten. For as long as I can remember, I have had a pencil in my hand, to the point to where teachers in school had problems with me because I would always I wouldn't pay attention. I would just be drawing in class because it's, to me personally, even to this day, more worth my time. I'm just being so real. I'm just being so honest. First things that I learned while teaching myself how to draw when I was younger is how to draw on other people's art styles, because the way how I kind of learned how to do it was that I used to watch Fairly Odd Parents, I used to watch SpongeBob, and I would literally be watching it and copying it. I'd be copying everything on the screen that I'm watching because obviously, even as a kid, I knew that I wanted to draw cartoons. I wanted to be a cartoonist. That was something that I always wanted to be. Well, not a cartoonist, it's more like a character designer. I don't know. But I know that that was how I taught myself how to draw, was by drawing in other art styles, which to this day is something that I am highly skilled at. Give me 48 hours, I will learn how to draw in that art style just naturally. That's just what I do, you know? But yeah, I am 23 years old. My birthday was literally yesterday as of me recording this video, you know? To all of those who pretty much already know who I am via my TikTok or whatever, if y'all somehow found my YouTube, well, it's gonna be linked in the description on my TikTok, but if you're from there, I will make a separate video on what's going on with the comments. I swear it'll probably be right after this one, okay? Y'all just gonna have to wait a couple of days, but I promise you there will be an explanation as to why I kind of went ghost, okay? But right now, we're just gonna focus on the video that is this video, you know? As the video goes on, I'll explain more about my art style and the different art styles that I'm drawing in and how they've all kind of impacted how I draw now and my natural style and stuff. But I'm gonna go quiet. I'm gonna let y'all vibe out to the background music until the next section comes, and then, you know, I'll pop back in and say what's up. So yeah. Okay, so next up is the Gorillas art style, more accurately known as the Jamie Hewlett art style. I feel like y'all need to put more respect on his name because without him, there wouldn't be no Gorillas, you know? Respect your elders, you feel me? Me and Gorillas go way back. I'm talking, when I first listened to Gorillas, where was I? I think I was in freshman year of high school. My friend introduced it to me. And at first I thought it was kind of weird. The music, I wasn't really at vibe, but when I seen the music video, before you ask, yes, my first music video was Feel Good Inc. But I watched the music video and I was instantly obsessed. I loved it. The animation was insane. The characters, iconic, you know. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with Gorillas so much that that was the first art style that I consciously put in effort to learn. When it came to all of the other art styles that like I've practiced and stuff like that, it was always like, oh, I just like it and I'm just gonna draw it. No, when it came to gorillas, I'm like, I am going to study this. I am going to get this right. When it comes to this art style, I know my way around a little bit. To this day, I vow that I will have a hand in either the TV show or the movie that comes out with gorillas. I don't know which one is going to be or what or when, I don't know. But I know that I'm going to have a hand in it. I love gorillas so much. It has fully incorporated itself within my own art style. And yeah, it's great, y'all. If you've never listened to gorillas, Damon Albarn, props to him too. He be doing his big one with the music, okay? Just check them out. If you're into this type of style, if you like the art style itself, go listen to them. They're a vibe. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all finish out watching the rest of this section and then I'll come back for the next one. The next art style is regular show. Now, for some reason, I just could not get this drawing to not look like Pops. Like, I might have made the head too round or I don't know what was going on, but homegirl just straight up looks like Pops for like 95% of this drawing. I don't know what it is, but in the end, it still came out cute. I could have done better, but I feel like, I don't know, I was just having an off day. But yeah. I'm actually rewatching regular show and I love it so much. The comedy, fantastic. My favorite character is Benson, you know. He's a valid crash out. Like, bro, all he wants is just to have a regular Tuesday. Why are we fighting a monster right now? Like, I just want to eat my breakfast in peace. Like, I love Benson so much. Like, I would be just as crazy as him if I had to deal with Mordecai and Rigby every day. But yeah, I love regular show. It's fantastic. Humor, 10 out of 10, you know. And there's a new season coming out. I'm so excited. The next one is Arcane's art style. Let me fucking tell you something, okay? This was a pain in my ass, okay? You understand me? I had like 17 different references. Before I even started recording, I had Pinterest already rolled up on like 17 different devices trying to look at different references. This is my first time ever actually drawing in the Arcane art style. I've like, for my own art style, you can see that like I have like the shading with the eyes and stuff like that I've taken from it. But like actually fully putting an effort to draw in the art style itself, oh, I was struggling. I would probably be able to do it if I like drew in it a couple of more times, but since this is my first time doing it, I was losing my mind. I feel like the skin isn't that bad, but like I was struggling so hard with it that I kind of, once I had to move on to the hands and like the hair and shit, I gave up. I was like, you know what? I'm tired. My hand, I got arthritis, carpal tunnel. I just can't do it no more. The models of the Arcane's head are basically just the Asaro head, which, trust me, I had that as a reference to off screen. But for some reason, my brain just wasn't clicking right. I don't know. It was a struggle. I don't think it looks bad though. I feel like if I had more, I don't know, I might just make a whole video on just trying to learn the Arcane art style because I know for a fact that I could probably get it pretty close. But since this is my first time doing it, I don't know, I guess it just like overwhelmed me. I got scared, as one would say. But yeah, this one's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I feel like I said, I'm probably gonna make a video on just learning the Arcane art style in general because like I feel like she challenged me and I don't like being challenged, so now I have to prove you wrong. I can learn this art style. It's just gonna take me some time. I'll get there. But yeah, we all know who Arcane is, you know, elite show, amazing characters. My favorite character obviously is Jinx because I'm a little crazy, you know. That's okay though, you know, it just adds flavor. That's all it is. It just adds flavor. Echo is best boy. My favorite ship is Victor and Jace because, you know, I just like that LGBTQ, you know, vibe, you know what I'm saying? We love Mel. Kathleen needs her ass beat. Vi also needs her ass beat, but you know, I'm not gonna do it because she probably beat my ass in return. So you know, Sylvika is my baby mother. Justice for Vander, you know, Piltover, all that good stuff, you know. Next up on the Rasta is Boondocks. I love Boondocks. This, when it comes to skill level, this one is kind of on the same as Gorillas. Like, I know what I'm doing, but like it was more of like an unconscious, like I just want to learn it because I like the art style and I like the story. Let's just, you know, I did it for fun more than anything. Which, don't get me wrong, it's the same for Gorillas, but like I would categorize Gorillas as a massive hyperfixation. That's what it was. But like Boondocks, it was just something that like, yeah, it's cool. I'ma learn how to do it, you know? But yeah, I grew up with Boondocks forever. If you can't already tell by the aesthetics of just the video in general, I grew up with Adult Swim. You know, 10-year-old me was staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch Toonami. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm true to this, not new to this, you know? I got that thug in love. You feel me? Oh God. I got that thug in love. Period. Gang shit. Respect to the Boondocks. All right, so the next one is One Piece, and I started watching One Piece when, how long was it ago? Like 4 years ago. And throughout all of high school, I knew that one day I would watch One Piece. But I also said with confidence that I would not finish One Piece until I was like 25. I started watching One Piece 4 years ago. I'm still in Water 7. I'm so, bro, hear me out though. Hear me out though. It's not like there's filler episodes. There's filler minutes in each episode. Because every episode matters when it comes to One Piece. Like every single one, you have to watch the entire series. No skips. Because if you skip one episode, you skip a major event. But for some reason, it's so long, dude. I don't know what it is. I just recently found out about One Piece, I think that's what it's called, where like they literally cut out the filler minutes, which I'm gonna start watching One Piece on that because I mentally, like I said, 4 years of me trying, I'm still in Water 7. Even though it's taking me a minute, I love One Piece. The story is immaculate. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I wish that Luffy was real because best believe I would go out there and I would barbecue the fattest stack of ribs and I would give it to him and I say, can you do me a favor? Fix everything for me. And best believe he would do it. I swear to you, he would. All he needs is just a good stack of ribs and he would pull it off, y'all. I swear. Alright, y'all, this is the end of the video. I had a lot of fun, you know. Sorry about the issues with the mic. I'm still kind of getting used to it, and I think the mic is kind of cheap, so I don't know. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.